Hello and welcome to a BoogieBeau How I Do It. So every now and then people ask me about the setup I'm using, and so I thought I'd do a video on it and then do a song. The microphone, let's follow the cable, kind of. Play that game. So the microphone goes first into a thing called the Digitech Live Pro Vocalist. And this is where I get my effects. Now, from this, the cables go up to my Scarlett i1820 something mixer. Or Focusrite is a company, it's called the Scarlett model. And I have the keyboard plugged into this. This is a higher end mixer. And you can see little things flashing, the LED indicators. So the output from that goes right into the speaker system. And I have some nice speakers, Yamaha MS5s. They're small but powerful little guys. And underneath the table, I have a Behringer Truth something subwoofer. Way too big, but it's kind of nice when you want to turn it up. What the heck? So the other thing for the mixer is there's a program on the computer, and the mixer is connected via USB port. You see the things going up there, and I can control the input from like up to about 6-8 things at one time, and mix them and send them different places. And of course, I have MIDI going too. MIDI, musical digital interface, I think it stands for. There's a program here, I can route my MIDI. And that program, again, hooks from a USB port to the Mo2 MIDI Express right there. Again, I got lots of flashing lights, so when you start hitting notes, the lights flash. So what happens when the keyboard plays, the MIDI signals go out the back of the keyboard to this Mo2 Express, and guess what? To the Vocalist Live Pro. It will send the chord there when I'm in harmony mode, and will try to play, kind of sing the right notes a little better. So the other thing that's going on is below here, I have a Roland FC 300 foot pedal. And when I press this button, the harmonizer goes on. Leave it off, it goes off. So that's how that happens. And button 5 is set up to turn off the drums on the keyboard. So again, MIDI commands go from the foot pedal up to the Mo2 in the rack here, then back to the keyboard to do things. Interesting, huh? Yeah. The other thing I got going here in my little rack is I have a Behringer 8-port stereo line mixer. No effects in it. It just serves to plug in extra keyboards. My DR880 drum machine I use once in a great while to practice with. And of course I have an iPad that I don't do too much with here. The iPad sets in a, kind of dark over that side. iPad sets in a Behringer dock. So that's kind of nice. Of course I have a nice swivel lamp here I can move around, and I have this big 24, I think it's 24-inch monitor, not too big, can't get too big, I won't have enough room up here. And I made a rack, I actually had this welded up on the stand. This rack, so it holds that and these speakers. Speakers are pretty heavy, all at the same time. So with all this said, I'm going to close down or shrink these programs. And I'll show you one more last thing here. On the screen, I have my sheet music in a big PDF file. I'm pretty organized. And each one of these are custom made. Kind of start with the lyrics tab, and then put in the chords and make it fit on the one page. Now the yellow indicates where there's a duet mode. That's when I turn on the harmonizer, or if I'm singing with someone, we both would sing at the same time. And of course you can see I have the chords notes there, and sometimes I put little notes and stuff. So with all that said, we're going to do a song. Yep. Going to get this up here, and hopefully the video won't be too bad. And we'll give it a go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Mama, take this back from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. In the ground, I can't shoot them anymore. Oh, the clouds coming down. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Baby, stay right here with me, 'cause I can't see you anymore. This ain't the way it's supposed to be. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Son, won't you remember me? I can't be with you anymore. As long as life's never free, I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. So there's a version, have you? My interpretation of Knocking on Heaven's Door, and with all the gear that I got. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.